How's it going, everybody, and welcome to episode 18 of the Applesauce Podcast, the only gaming podcast where we say, right off the bat, fuck the alt-right.
Fuck them.
And fuck anyone who associates themselves with Gamergate.
Fuck them.
My name is Broadway Vic, and joining me as always is Manny, a.k.a. Mr. Lightman. Bro, what is going on?
Not much, Just mostly trying to catch up on things, man.
Just trying to catch up.
Yeah, the computer shitting out really messed up everything.
But you know what? I don't even want to talk about that anymore. And I feel like we bring it up every week, and I'm done. This computer is working again. At least I hope so.
Not yet, right? Which is funny.
I'm just worried that we're gonna be in the middle of recording and she's gonna crash again.
Right, but it's been just a thing. It's been like over the last 3 weeks, we fixed one thing, something else decides to poop out.
And I know.
I think we got it now. So just trying to catch up.
Hopefully,
edit some shit.
Right.
Upload some stuff.
Upload.
Yes.
Edit.
Pretty much.
You gotta, and then just a whole lot of redoing.
Right.
A whole lot.
It's crazy.
But we gotta get right into it, bro. We got some news, and some of them are doozies, bro. Well, it was quite the week.
It was.
Okay? It was quite the week.
So
God. What do you say? You want to get right into it?
Let's do it.
So before you guys already know, we're just gonna cover some news surrounding the industry, as well as talking about any games that we've been playing, our thoughts, our opinions, and we might, whatever happens at the end of the show happens.
All right.
So let's get right into it.
Okay.
All right, man. We're gonna get right into it. All right. We got some news concerning sales. We're actually gonna talk a little bit of sales from July because NPD is out, dude.
All right.
And you already know we gotta give a huge round of applause to what's number one, because the game, bro. Honestly, this game, the developers, they work hard on it, dude, and it's always a masterpiece, a masterclass in game design, right? Because Madden 2020
Get the fuck out
is
of here.
number one, baby. It's number one, and obviously, what's gonna be number two? Fire Emblem. All right, now
Yes.
Fire Emblem is number two, and it's just on a Nintendo Switch. A couple of people on the internet were mad because people they argue about these sort of things, right? They were mad that Fire Emblem didn't sell nearly enough as people thought it was going to be. Everybody was expecting it to be number one, but you guys have to remember, Madden is a powerhouse.
It is
Across many platforms.
It is.
There's no way Fire Emblem on the Switch alone was ever going to outsell Madden. Unfortunately, that's just facts.
Also, now they taken it's based on revenue though.
It's based on revenue?
Yeah.
And not like straight sales?
No, it's not straight sales. And then Madden obviously having the collector's edition and all that crap.
Yeah.
That it kind of it changes how things are lined up pretty much. It's pretty hard for like a first party game to make the top of the list.
I'm surprised. I'm looking at this list, man. 6 of the top 10 best selling games.
Yep.
Nintendo exclusives.
Do we give them a round of applause?
We can give them a round of applause.
Real quick.
Nintendo, sponsor us, please. But Fire Emblem, Super Mario Maker, even Marvel Ultimate Alliance even made the list. I was a little shocked to see Marvel, dude. I didn't expect it to really make any sort of waves.
I was hoping it did. Oh my lord. I was like, oh, please. If anybody out there listening, please let this sell a lot, because I love the Marvel Ultimate Alliance
and
series.
We need more of it. The
do.
game is fantastic.
It's amazing. It's so much better.
But I'm shocked, dude, man. Listen, this is the time, man. Well, I mean, it's not now, right? But the best time to buy into the Switch was honestly around, before the launch, because this is wild, man. These games are selling like crazy.
Yeah.
Like hotcakes, dude.
So, right, if the best time to buy into the Switch was obviously launch with Breath of the Wild. The thing is, there was really nothing after that until Splatoon 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was nothing after that until Mario Maker. I mean, Super Mario Brothers.
Arms was a little fun.
Yeah, but people won't say that, even though it sold 2 million. Then after that was whatchamacallit, Mario Odyssey. Right? Year 2 also started off pretty low. And then the same thing, like every year Nintendo always starts off pretty slow.
Yeah. But
then come past May.
Yeah, dude, they turn it up, bro. I'm always like, yo, what's Nintendo gonna make this year? What is Nintendo gonna do? And I'm I'm a little more perceptive because we make this show,
obviously.
But holy shit, dude, Nintendo's gonna kill it in the second half of this year.
It is. Oh,
it's just stacked, dude.
Honestly, my favorite thing about Nintendo when it comes to publishing is when they publish games in the summer. Summer is a dry month otherwise.
That's true.
That's true. Dry season, actually.
Right.
because almost nobody really releases games in the summer.
Yeah, I'm so glad that developers are taking a little more risk to when they release games, because I was getting tired of November and December, and I'm glad people started being like, you know what, let's release a game in February.
I'm hoping
let's release a game in March.
I'm hoping they're starting to see that like too stacked is not something everybody wants.
That's true.
Because like, I mean, even us, like a couple years ago, we still wouldn't buy every game that releases in September, October, November. It's just too much.
And even like I'll even go far as to complain about September this year. That's loaded, bro. There's way too much going on.
Like I said, July, August, and September for Nintendo is crazy.
Yeah, and even Gears is dropping too. So like, there's just so much dropping that month, dude. So, I mean, either way, listen, it's real cool. I hate Madden so much. I hate what it's become. I hate this fantasy bullshit.
I used to love Madden.
Packs. Yo, dude, I used to play the shit out of Madden. I used to play against friends all the time. It's just, I love football. I hate what Madden has become, though. Right. Hashtag bring back NFL 2K. But moving on, right? Activision apparently is not done reviving some classic franchises after the success of Crash trilogy, the HD collection, right? Bobby Kotick.
I have no idea.
CEO of Activision.
Kotick, I guess? I'm gonna go
Kotick, bro. I'm a contrarian like that. He says, when you look at our IP library, we think there's a lot of IP in there the fans are going to want to experience again. So now what I'd say is stay tuned for some future announcements. And what would you like to see from Activision, bro? I'm blanking right now on any old franchises that I want Activision to revive.
They probably have a lot. The thing is, I don't want modern day Activision doing anything with them. Because you know it's gonna be loot boxes.
It's gonna be a cash grab,
right? Monetization.
I mean, but they did do a good job with the Crash Insane trilogy.
Well, it's not that hard though. At first, I mean, it was nostalgia pushing most of it.
That's true.
But it's also they remade games. I mean, great games.
That's also true.
It's not like they made a whole new game. Like, we'll see the next time where they make a whole new game. See how that goes. But these were all remakes of like very beloved games.
I see what you're saying. But I mean, I guess you're right, man. It's gonna be like real hard to fuck up these classic games. I mean, all you have to do is make them look pretty,
right?
Pretty at the end of the day. You make them look better. You enhance the gameplay. You make it a little more modern.
Yeah.
And you're right, man. Nostalgia is a big factor in the success of Crash.
Yeah, nobody can deny that.
Man, how was Spyro though?
Never played it.
I know they remade those too.
Yeah,
I think that moment just kind of passed me by.
I know it's coming out for the Switch later on in the year, right?
I think so. Yeah, Spyro should be.
So, but yeah, me personally, I never played it. Shit, as my friend though, he used to love all those Sony PlayStation games.
Right. I mean, but even then, you'll see like Crash, Team Racing.
Yeah.
Honestly, I could have probably gone without it. And I love kart races, but I mean, like I had some time to think about it, and it was whatever, dude. The game was super average.
It is. It's okay.
Which is weird because I loved playing it when I was younger.
Yeah.
But we'll see, man. Activision has a whole vault of these fucking games, dude, so I'm excited to see what they're gonna pull out. But I think they're gonna grab like some more the obvious ones. I think some of the special things, the special games, is gonna be the ones that they reach down, dude. And they're like, yo, nobody fuck with like. And this is not. I don't think it's Activision, but let's attack in the power of Juju or whatever the fuck the game was.
I'm pretty sure that was Ubisoft.
I think that was THQ.
There you go. Ubisoft or THQ, one of those two.
But I'm saying like those, like I want to see them try to like really revive an old franchise. Yeah. So Microsoft has a new patent, and they're seeing. They show the sort of the patent image, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's super modular. They're thinking of being able to change the entirety of the control. We're talking about the D-pad. We're talking about removing parts. And from the pictures, it kind of looks like a Joy-Con.
Oh, I was gonna say, is this gonna be for like one of those special whatchamacallit, when they're missing the limbs and all that? Those, I forgot what they're called. They have a name for them. I love that controller.
Like modular controllers?
Yeah, the ones that they have for like the kids with injuries and whatnot.
Oh,
I forgot
the
name of those.
Shit. But yeah, Microsoft has a really excellent one.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, God, it's so great.
And it's such a cool thing to do.
Right? Now, like, I've seen the breakdown of it, how they set it up and all the buttons.
Right.
It's amazing, actually. It's expensive, but you know.
But it also looks like this controller might be for also mobile things. So here's the thing, right? Microsoft, as much as we like to tout Nintendo as, you know, the great explorers and controllers, and they are, dude. There's no doubt about it. They're the kings, right?
Yeah, I mean,
but Microsoft, dude, they come in and they're like, listen, we have something that works, and we're going to refine the shit out of it until we get it right. Now, personally, I think the wired Xbox 360 controller is the best controller ever.
Yeah.
Over the GameCube, over the Wavebird. I love that fucking controller.
I don't like the weight of it.
You don't like
too light.
Yeah, it is a little light, but God, man, does it just fit so well in my hand, dude? It's my preferred PC controller.
I mean, they've just been using the modified Dreamcast controller, right?
Don't do it. No.
I mean, and PlayStation's been using the same thing since PlayStation.
The DualShock 4 is different from the DualShock 3.
By what?
What do you mean by what? It's circular. It's a little bigger.
Man, shut up.
What? It is a different controller. What are you talking about?
No, it's not. No, it's not. Not that much. Negligible differences, I guess.
What? No way, dude. There's no way you hold a DualShock 4.
Okay, so it has the one button in the fucking middle and then the light in the top.
Wow. Ooh. What are you talking about? Yo, I hate you so much right now, dude. What are you talking about?
They added a light nobody wanted, and then the touchpad. Get out of here with that shit. Innovation, Nintendo. Now that's innovation, buddy.
Oh my goodness. Bro,
all right. Thumbstick on the N64. What you call it? Triggers on the GameCube. And pointer on the.
I mean,
pointer on the Wii.
We all know. We know the history of Nintendo controllers.
Yeah, we do.
And guess what? Because it's worth noting it for history.
Yes. And they nail all of those designs. And the tech, surprisingly.
Yeah, I mean, that's
true. You would think that there'd be stumbles. I mean, I think the Joy-Cons would be the first one where they stumble. With the drifting.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. But these hardware issues, you know, everybody has them.
And then that's a lot of tack into a little controller, so.
That is. I know it really is no excuse. Because they do have, like you said, they have a long history of controllers. I don't know why this one kind of got out of their hands. But but back to the point, right? Microsoft has this patent for a new controller. It looks like it's gonna work more for the mobile devices more than, you know, its Xbox hardware. I think the controller might be suited for the xCloud. I think that's what they might be going for. Where it's like, listen, we have this modular controller, or we have this controller that you can plug your phone into, so that way you can still play Gears and you can still play Halo with your joysticks and your buttons without missing a beat. Yeah, so that way you're not playing on a shitty screen.
No, it makes sense. But listen, don't give me that controller, man. Give me xCloud on Switch, and that's it, man. You have all the money that you want.
Put it on PlayStation.
Nah, I don't know about that.
Hashtag DualShock's better.
What? No, fuck you.
Well, the new improved Switch is finally out. This is from Warrior64 on Twitter. If you guys don't follow him, you guys should probably follow him, man, because I think he's an AI. I'm convinced he's a bot, dude. There's no way this guy's human. But anyway, he posted that the battery life, you know, obviously it's improved to 2.5 to 6.5 hours. The old model was 4.5. Jeez, I read that completely wrong. The old model is 2.5 to 6.5 hours, 4.5 to 9 hours on the new model. Guys, if you want some more battery life, this is the Switch to get. Nintendo also announced that if you purchase a Switch recently, you'll be able to upgrade it potentially for the new model, which is pretty nice of them.
What's recently?
Recently?
Yeah, like, does Pokemon Go count? Because I have a Pokemon Go one that I bought. That's the most recent one.
Yeah, I don't know. This probably is a cutoff date. You got to show some proof of when you bought it.
That's true.
I'm about to send mine in and be like, bro, come on. Look at my screen. I'm struggling out here, bro. Please. Yo, people would be so disappointed if they see how scratched up my screen is.
I am.
Come on,
it's a tragedy.
You don't have to do it.
No, I do. It's a tragedy with that. What happened to that screen?
But hey, listen, bro. The new model's out, guys. If you're interested in a Switch, now's the time to get it. Unless, of course, you're waiting for a more mobile friendly, then the Nintendo Switch Lite is the one that's definitely for you. But is there any chance we might see you with one of these new Switches, or do you think you're just gonna hold off and see what's going on?
I'm gonna hold off. There's no reason for me to, like, I don't really use it out that often, or at least not enough for the battery to actually die.
That's true.
And if I do have a power bank to just charge it. But it
I hate people like you.
But it's like the extra 3 hours, is it? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the extra 3 hours is not something I'm gonna be like, oh man, I need those. Nah, it's just if I'm taking my Switch out, it's gonna be for like the short thing, or some of the long. But I don't have a 3 hour commute. You know.
That's true. But yeah, but listen, the new hardware is out.
I've seen the boxes.
Yeah, the boxes are way cleaner
It's
than
nice bright red.
right. I think that's a TV in the background, which is
I
guess
it's
trying to get the point
dockable too.
across. Yeah, it's dockable, guys.
So if
I
you
like
want
that
extra
it's on the
battery
Switch.
plus a dockable, it should have space for in case they ever decide to like upgrade it. The clocks
Yeah.
should be able to handle that.
You know what? Okay, so I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I didn't write down too much news. Okay, I didn't because unfortunately, this is one of those episodes where we're gonna have to delve into the shitty side of the internet. All right, because this past week, bro, it's just ridiculous.
It is.
So we have YouTuber named Relax Alex who sexually assaulted his ex-girlfriend. He emotionally abused her. He manipulated her. He was talking so much shit. If you don't know who Relax Alex is, like I said, he's a YouTuber. He makes a series called Know Your Moves. He's one of these super like positive people, quote unquote positive people. You know, it's all about the optics for this guy. And he was recently accused of rape by his ex-girlfriend, who tweeted out, if anybody still supports the dude that raped me, sent his family after me. And I don't want to read the whole tweet because, you know, I don't want trigger warnings and all that, right? God, but dude, it's just like, what I don't even know, dude. And that's not even the end of the news cycle. This is one person.
You know, the funny thing is, somebody sent us a link to that guy to watch his videos.
Really?
Yeah, like 2 months ago. He was the one who did the Shin Megami Tensei, the Persona video that I showed you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it's Relax Alex, something like that.
Relax Alex?
Yeah, because it's
I was saying Alex.
ALAX, right?
Relax Alex.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a stupid name.
But I don't know. But that's how it spells. That's how I'm gonna say. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it because there's no E in there. But yeah, they sent us the video. People were saying that he was nice. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna check him out. You know, see what it is. Not the type of content I would watch.
Yeah.
But he seemed pretty chillaxing. But saying this, oh man, what's wrong with people?
I don't fucking know, dude. And he released a statement talking about how I just came back from Japan. I'm readjusting to life back in the States again, and then I was accused of some crazy shit. But apparently, dude, this guy had lawyered up, which is wild to say the least. He had legal representation, look over a statement, kind of write it out for him, and then he posted that on Twitter, which is like, bro, I don't even know what to say, dude. There's like, why, dude? Like, what the fuck drives people to do shit like this, man?
I don't know. The best we could say is hopefully more people come out.
Yeah, because this shit, you know, and bro, like, I'm so happy that
it's like
we're starting to believe more victims. We're starting to believe women. We're starting to believe just victims in general, dude. And that's an amazing thing because now you have women, you have guys, you have everybody, you know, who's gone through it, not afraid anymore because there's a support system there, and that's what society's like.
About time, yeah, but like it's still, man, it's 2019 and you still finding people up in this bitch.
Yeah, because people are shitty, dude. Man. It's like I don't want to generalize the whole human race, but God, fuck, dude, there's just so many shitty people in this world. And that's not even the end of it, because the Street Fighter 5 pro player Guilty was also accused of sexual assault. And God, I don't know, man. So this late woman on Twitter, her Twitter handle is Yohosi FGC. She was talking about how Guilty touched her inappropriately and publicly during CEO 2015, and that she had heard warnings from other women before then, but since that incident, it kind of like solidified in her mind that this is exactly the type of person that she is. And the person was accused is a woman, by the way. So in case you.
So the sexual assaulter's a lady.
Yes.
Well, that's new. I mean, we've had racist ladies,
right?
But I don't think we ever had a lady.
It doesn't fucking matter.
No, I'm just saying. Like,
I'm not saying like, you know. I'm just saying it doesn't fucking matter, bro. If you're a shitty person, you're a shitty person, bro. And Guilty, I don't know, dude. It's like
Did she release a statement?
It's I don't see a statement. Honestly, I don't really fucking care what she has to say. You know, you have a bunch of people talking about you in this sort of light, and then one person comes out and says this is what she did. It's honestly, dude, it's one of those where there's smoke, there's fire thing. So we kind of stopped there for a second real quick because Mr. Lightman, you did want me to check out the statement real quick.
Yes.
And I did find a statement and it looks okay, so it doesn't excuse her of the shit that she has done, but Guilty did come out and say, listen, I'm taking responsibility for my actions. I've contributed to the toxic environment that the fighting game community tends to have sometimes. But she doesn't know what she's going to do next, but she does know that the first step is admitting to her mistakes and sort of accepting responsibilities for them. So it's not a bad statement, right?
I mean, considering every other statement, that is a great statement.
That's a good statement to put out.
Right.
The thing is, right, it doesn't excuse her from the shitty things that she did do. But okay, so I believe in a person's ability to change sometimes.
Yes.
Right. So if she wants to come out and say, "I'm sorry, this is what I did. I'm taking responsibility. I'm gonna try to change for the future." It all comes down to results. Right. This is still a shitty thing that she says. I'm not gonna excuse her for it, but if she can grow as a person, if she can show like, listen, I'm taking steps to sort of rectify the situations, I'm taking steps to make the community better, and this is how I'm doing it, then that's a great thing.
Yeah, it's like what's her name, Baki, whatever.
Bochi.
Yeah, her.
Fuck Bochi.
No, but I'm saying like you didn't just immediately go like, all right, do that whole cancel culture shit.
Yeah,
you didn't immediately cancel her. You're giving her time to hopefully change.
Yeah, and I mean, like I said, at this point,
also like Guilty's whole statement, it's way better than anything anybody has ever done.
That's true.
Because usually it's the whole, you've been lied to. Here are the facts. You're not getting all the things right.
Yeah.
Trying to push the blame off them to somebody else, saying I was in a bad time. That doesn't excuse the shit.
Yeah, exactly.
She's the first one to come
own
out.
up to your shit.
All right, she's the first one so far that I know of recent memory to come out and be like, yes, I did all this shit. I apologize. I know it's not gonna change anything. I will try to change. I think she said something around those lines. And that the first step to doing that is admitting that you fucked up, and that's what she did. And that's a great statement.
Yeah.
Still doesn't change the
grow.
Fact. Yeah, right.
Grow as a person, because it's inexcusable the shit that these people be doing sometimes.
It is. Like,
but of course, listen, there's still consequences to your actions. Okay. And Combo Breakers fighting game tournament in Illinois has barred Guilty from participating in the event, and ESPN reported ESPN reported that Guilty has been suspended from the Capcom Pro Tour following accusations of inappropriate behavior by Capcom, actually, which is honestly, she deserves it, right?
No, definitely.
She absolutely deserves it, but just grow.
You would hope people change,
Just all the effort and all the energy that you put out to be negative, try to take it back and try to put out some positivity out in this world, because you're not always gonna be the mistakes that you made, but for now, Guilty, honestly, fuck you. Just fucking grow up, okay?
Hopefully she can change for the better.
And that's not even the end of it, dude, because Ion Fury developers have shown signs of transphobia among a bunch of different issues.
All right, yeah, this one I was in the whole time, and I'm gonna let you know right now. Fuck your context, Ion Fury. All right.
Okay, all right. See, this is all right. I had to adjust myself here because I don't understand, right? How so many people's first defense for the shitty things that they say, right? And some of these Ion developers, just to let people know, they were talking about how SJWs are fucking crazy, how people who represent the LGBT community can be offended by the word I probably shouldn't even say it right.
What?
For the mentally disabled people.
What is it? Like retarded?
Yeah.
Oh.
Right. They were saying that, and it's just like a bunch of shit. Right.
Listen,
they were just talking so much, bro.
All right. I think like stuff like that in context you can say it. You know, like if somebody goes up to like you're trying to warn somebody about the word, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're not. I mean, you could write it down, obviously, but in this situation, we have to say the word.
Yeah.
So people understand what we're saying. We're not using it with any malintent. All right. Yeah. Unlike them, they were using it with malintent. They also said we're missing the context of that, right? Thankfully, people online was like, really, we're missing the context. I'm gonna go and I am gonna screen cap because this is always taken from their Discord.
Yeah.
And they screen cap everything for like the last 15 minutes that can possibly add context to the shit they said, and none of it made them sound worse.
Right.
It's fucking ridiculous how badly you make them look.
And I'm telling you, dude, the whole you guys are missing the context of the conversation. It's like, dude, the shit that you said was malintentioned. There's no ifs, ands, and or buts about it.
Hopefully, you guys are not gonna be like the jackasses who came up to us about PewDiePie being racist and goes like, "Well, now I can't read Huckleberry Finn, and I can't read a Bird of Mice and Men." Right? Get the fuck out of here with that shit. First of all, you know for a damn fact that you're not talking about that.
Exactly.
Right? That is not the context in which you're fucking using that word. Okay? And if that's your only defense, get the fuck out of here with that strawman shit. Yeah, seriously, it's oh my lord.
It's infuriating, honestly,
it is.
Bro. That they're just like, you guys missed the context. There's no fucking context that we're missing because you're making fun of these people.
Right.
You're calling SJWs retarded. You're fucking making fun of LGBT people. Somebody, to make fun of trans people, they posted a screenshot of the conversation, and one of the developers posted an image of somebody looking into a mirror, and what was reflecting is a cat, and it's just like, I guess I'm a cat now. It's like, shut the fuck up, dude. Come on.
That's another one where they talk about how you can beat your kid straight. They're talking about how you can beat the tranny, the transvestite thoughts, the transphobe or whatever, out of the kid. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, dude, it's just fucking
crazy. It's amazing the shit people say. And then people sometimes go like, well, it's a joke, right? But I can tell you comedians who say jokes without any racism or homophobia in it. Patton Oswalt is the man.
Jim Gaffigan.
What's his name? John Mulaney.
All
right. All of these are comedians that you can look up, and they don't do none of this homophobic, none of this racist
transphobic shit, bro. And like at this point, bro, I think the most important thing that we can do is bring up when these things happen, right? And we're not always gonna
you have to shine a spotlight on it.
Exactly. And we're not always gonna have a long conversation about these things, but the worst thing that we can do is not to talk about it at all. Right?
Yeah, that's the worst.
And it's gonna make people uncomfortable. But the fact is, bro, this is the type of show that we are. Yeah, we love to have some fun. We love talking about video games. But there's a deep underbelly sometimes. It seems.
Yes.
Right. Of
it's not the thing. It's not the thing we're gonna get held up on. All right.
Yeah.
It's not the thing that we're gonna always be talking about.
Yeah.
All right. But it's something that needs to be mentioned.
Yeah. We're gonna mention it.
Because a lot of other people don't.
See, like
most of the time, honestly, like I think like 90% of the time I see any type of media outlet talking about this, it's Jason Schreier.
Yeah.
Right. Or what's the other one? Polygon. Polygon now starting to do some of this shit too.
And the shit that gets me mad, dude, it's like these news stories only really get covered by like the gaming media as a whole when like fucking the New York Times or fucking the Wall Street Journal or whatever quote unquote actual news publication fucking talks about it. It's like, dude, you're covering the fucking gaming industry. This is the type of shit that you gotta be covering too. You gotta cover the good and the bad, bro.
Right. It's also like I also get usually most of the time this comes out on a Friday, which I always find that weird. Most of this shit always comes out on a Friday, and I get some people don't work for weekends apparently. Like newspapers don't work weekends. I don't know how. I want that job though.
Right.
But it's just weird that you have to wait till Monday where things have probably almost calmed down. Somebody's trying to bury it. They've released a PR statement and all that. It's just like, what are you doing? Huh?
You gotta be on it, bro. In this age, in this media, you gotta be on it, dude.
Yeah, and it's not just like one one article, all right? You gotta follow up on this. See, we can't do that though.
Yeah.
We can't follow up on it most of the time.
Unfortunately, we're not actual journalists.
It's not only that, but like nobody's really gonna talk to us because the way we are.
I think so.
Like it's not like we've made that many friends here. You know?
That's true, bro.
But
I don't know, bro. It's fucking strange.
Right.
Now there's news out there this week, but honestly, with all this shit that happened, I felt like it would have been wrong.
We should have just kept it to this. All right, we're shining the light. We're doing our small part here to shine the light on the shit people. You know, they give the industry a bad name because these are the stories that usually make up the headlines. This is
that
what people
should be.
No, I'm saying like when people look at the video game industry, this is what they're gonna see. You know, they're not gonna see any good that happens. Like you don't really read about the charitable events and all that.
That's true.
And then every now and then you get this covered. And
like even then, bro, like the only reason you actually hear about these charity events is because somebody broke a record and how much money they built.
Right.
It's not even about the fucking. It's not even about that. It's not about breaking the record. It's not about raising the most money. It's about raising money.
Yeah.
It's like people celebrate more the fact that they that they broke a record, more the fact that they're just doing a good thing.
Right.
And it's just,
I think that's one of the biggest problems with the video game media.
Yeah.
In general, it's they prefer to cover games releases. You know, the new trailer, right? The new Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft Direct. I've seen more news covering Stadia than I've seen this shit.
Right.
So this is like,
it's like even then
you
like,
guys are
ESPN
doing
reported it, bro, and even then the article's like 2 paragraphs just letting people know this happened. And that's
but I'm not expecting ESPN to cover this though.
Right. That's true.
Right? The fact that ESPN wrote it just shits all over the video game media that should have been writing about this.
I think what it brings, right? And it's like you can turn your mind off when you want to talk about video games. But when it comes to these sort of situations, right, there's nuance there that you have to tread carefully.
Yeah, see, like us, every week something bad does happen. But we don't talk about it if it's not that bad, you know. Like probably some people get fired, we will talk about that. You know, piece of shit gets exposed, we will talk about that. But like other little things, not really, you know.
Yeah.
But that's just us, though. Like this is not our job.
Right.
You know? We're just relating the stories that we read.
We're just doing, but we are trying to do our small part here.
Right? Yeah. We go on Twitter, you know, see what people get exposed and whatnot. We'll talk about that. But that's not our job. That's the media's job, you know. Or what the hell is IGN's article?
Right.
GameSpot.
And it's always like some small shitty article, man.
Right. It never
was like guilty, was accused. That's it.
And I think the thing I hate the most is when they use the Twitter cap. They just take a screenshot of the Twitter.
Yeah.
And this is that's not you doing any fucking reporting.
It's like you have fucking access to things that we don't.
Right.
Right. And listen, I'm not gonna sit here and say if I had this sort of media access that I would be doing it. Right. But holy shit, dude! Like, come on, man. These are stories that should be headlined. Bro.
Listen, if we had media access, I guarantee you would do a better job than over 85% of these fucking people.
Because I'll be fucking talking to the people affected. I'll be talking to everybody who might know the situation. Right. Instead of just fucking posting a screen cap of like, oh, I know of people that did it. How about you fucking do your job as a journalist and speak to the person who knows of the people
and get the story.
Get the goddamn story.
And also, you will not defend anybody.
Yeah.
Because I swear, bro.
It's
like the second that you get that access, and you cover and you defend some piece of shit, you getting the shit smacked out of you. Okay.
Are you talking to me now?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
No, yeah, for sure. Listen, bro. That's the reason why we say what we do at the top.
It's also the reason why we don't have access to this. A lot of people don't like us.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like that intro.
Right.
But even then, dude, listen, we just want to say one big fuck you to Guilty, the Iron Fury developers, and to fucking Relax Alex, whatever.
I'm not gonna curse out Guilty. Okay, she took responsibility, and I think that's worth something. So I'm not gonna curse her. I'm hoping that she changes. Is what I'm saying. Okay, I'm not gonna forgive her. I'm not gonna be like, oh, you know what? She's cleansed of no. Yeah. I hope she owned up to her mistakes. I'm not gonna let her forget it. But hopefully she changes. Fuck Relax Alex though. Yeah. And his bullshit attorney statement.
It's fucking way.
And Iron Fury, get the fuck out of here.
Stupid. Is that
I looked up your context, bro. I wasn't missing anything.
Yeah.
There was no context missing.
Yeah. Your context made it worse.
Yeah, it did. You, like, oh my lord. It's crazy sometimes, you know? Yeah,
but we gotta do it. Unfortunately, I don't think people like hearing about stories like this, but guess what, dude? They're happening.
Right.
And it's not fake news. It's not fucking some weird feminist conspiracy to take.
It's not
none of this fucking bullshit.
Mm.
Alt-right theories that gamer gay theories that they be peddling on the internet, dude. These are just straight facts. These are things that are happening.
Right.
And you have to address it
with witnesses.
And these are the things
and
you have to address.
Victims,
right? Because otherwise, you just let it fester.
Yeah, you can't just ignore it. Yeah.
And then more people are gonna be like, "Yo, I could get away with this bullshit."
Would you ignore a cut on your hands? No.
No, right?
You pay attention to it. You tend to the damn shit.
Yeah, you still treat it. Yeah. You still put a fucking band-aid on it.
So we have to start treating this cesspool.
Exactly.
Because Jesus, Lord, every week. Oh, almost every week. Honestly, this year has been a piece of fun. Oh,
yeah, bro. It's been.
I catch an aneurysm kind of talking about this.
Yeah. And it's just like, yeah, and at the end of the day, I just go like, why, dude? Like, why the fuck do you have to do that?
Like, what possesses you to oh, Lord.
I don't know, man. Fuck these people, bro.
Yeah, you know what? They're all piece of shit people. Except guilty, you know?
She's a piece of shit.
Yeah, she's a piece of shit, but I'm refraining from cursing her out. Alright, because I'm hoping, like I said, I'm
fuck
hoping.
Fuck her for actions.
Yeah, fuck her actions, okay?
Yeah.
And I don't know her mind thought at the time.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what the fuck goes through your mind.
But hopefully she grows, man.
Thinking I'm going to sexually assault somebody.
Right? Hopefully she changes, bro.
Hopefully. Relax, fuck you, though.
Yeah.
And your stupid statement.
And your stupid ass friend.
Yeah. Iron Fury, fuck you, too.
Right?
It's ridiculous. And it wasn't even just one person.
It was a fucking, like, a whole group of developers.
It wasn't even, it wasn't one or two people. It was like a whole group of people.
Bro. Come on.
It was ridiculous.
And you see things like that, and then you hear about how other game workplaces can be toxic, and you're just like, well, fucking course, look at this shit that they think.
Right? And it's just people defend it, you know? Or they let it go, you know, boys will be boys, man will be man. Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
You see, but you just opened up another can of worms, but I don't want to get into that right now. The whole boys will be boys thing, that's fucking bullshit, dude. Come on. Boys with boys means that boys are going to be like roughhousing growing up, or like playing football or playing tag a little too roughly.
Listen,
doesn't fucking include raping women. Like, fucking bullshit.
Sexually assaulting somebody, you know, being a racist.
You miss me with that bullshit.
Racist, homophobe.
What type of shit is that, dude?
Yeah, I don't know.
Get the fuck out of here.
See, the boys would be boys to me would be like, you and me when we was growing up, you know, we visit each other, we go get a little wrestling in there.
And play kickball in the staircase and almost set the building on fire. I mean, which honestly sucks, but
yeah, that was stupid.
Yeah, but you know, like,
but it was we never like jumped somebody because he was
not
gay or something.
Assholes and shit. You know, we're not out here like raping women because that's not what that is. It's like that's such a ridiculous.
That's not
like,
boys. That's an asshole being an asshole.
Yeah, that's piece of shit being piece of shit.
Yeah,
and it's nothing to do with the gender too.
Yeah, no,
anybody can be a fucking asshole,
as we've clearly seen with guilty.
As we've seen.
So look, you can't even use that phrase no more for that.
Right.
Apparently now it's got to be people will be people.
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus.
Well, let's talk about the games that we've been playing, bro. So tell me, bro, what have you been playing recently?
Pretty much just Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
Really?
Yep. That's what I'm stuck in right now.
And you're adamant in being like, listen, I'm not gonna play none of the other Nintendo games until I'm done with this one.
No, actually, it's just like I'm kind of broke right now.
I didn't want you to say that. Nor was I trying to bait you into saying that.
It seems like you were, but yes, I obviously had to get the computer fixed. You know, have shit to do, things to take care of, bills to pay, So yeah, I had to decide, right? Do I buy Fire Emblem, or do I just really dive into Marvel Ultimate Alliance? That's why I decided, let me dive into Marvel Ultimate Alliance, which kind of makes, which actually, like, it's this thing about me, right? Where if I don't get the game within the time for me to play the game, I'm not gonna get the game until it either goes on sale or I'm just not gonna get the game. So that's been my predicament right now.
You don't know when you're gonna get Fire Emblem,
or if I ever will get Fire Emblem.
Hey, you crazy, man? But you gonna get Daemon X Machina though?
I'm thinking about it. It's either between the two right now. Like when I finally do have the cash, probably sometime next week, I've finally decided about which game I'm gonna get. And that's it, pretty much. That's all I've been playing.
Okay. Does Daemon X Machina come out next week?
No, it comes out September 13th.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, dude, what?
No, I meant like by next week I should have money. So by next week I should be able to decide what game I should get. Oh, so Astro Chain comes out next week. Oh shit.
Platinum Games is coming with that Astro Chain, bro. But listen, you know what game I've been playing?
No.
To kind of, this fucking Newsweek was driving me crazy, right? So I decided to finally not really pick up a game. I finally downloaded a game on my iPhone, right? It's from that game company, Genova Chen. Yeah. He released the game, I think, was last month, June? Or was it July?
It was July.
I forget. Well, either way, the game came out a month or two ago, whatever. The game is called Sky, Children of the Light, I want to say. On my iPhone, the app only says Sky, but I'm going to call it that, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And Sky is about, looks like you're a spirit guide, you know? Mm-hmm. A spirit guide there.
Like the Spiritfarer, that game coming out soon?
Almost, right? But so pretty much the game is about like friendships and leveling up your characters so you can build better relationships with other people. It's more I don't want to say more expansive than a Journey, but it kind of builds on the sort of foundations that Journey put down, where you'll meet other characters online, but you can't interact. I mean, you can't talk to them. You can't interact with them though. And depending on the time that you put into the game or the time that you put into that relationship with that online character, you can do new things. So Genova Chen, he was in an interview, I think, with the LA Times, where he's talking about how, unfortunately, the gaming industry right now can be a hotbed of negativity. And so what he wanted to do with this game is he wanted to put out a bit of positivity. And I played it, dude, and I did the first stage, and I gotta tell you, bro, it's a beautiful game. It really hit me. Like this, I needed that this week. I needed that atmosphere. I met a couple of players online, and bro, it's a cute game, you know? Like, first of all, the graphics are amazing, right? When you meet a new player, I saw some dude with a piano, and I sat down, and he just started playing his piano. I was like, bro, that's super cool. And so we raised our friendship level, right? And get this. One of the things that you unlock when you raise your friendship level is you get to hold hands. It was like, and why are you looking at me like that? Can you not believe?
This game just sounds boring.
Well, I mean, maybe.
Because I'm going to be honest here. I did not enjoy Journey.
But in this game, at least according to the game, if you like level up your friendships, you can actually end up chatting with the players that you created friendships with. So that's pretty cool. So one of the things that made me put down the game for just a little bit, right, because I'm gonna pick it back up, is when you meet an online player, right, they can trigger a cutscene.
What do you mean?
So right now I wasn't close to the ending of the first stage, right? And one of the things that you got to do, you got to sit through a cutscene to see, they're building the world, they're building the sort of mythology, the mythos of the world, right? And I was caught in a loop where I was wondering, like, why is the cutscene playing, like, for the 10th time in a row? Now, I don't know why I was watching the cutscene so many times, right? But apparently I looked up on the subreddit, and apparently if a player wanders into your game, they can actually set the cutscene off. And so what was going on is that there was like 10 people who wandered into my game, and each person played the cutscene.
So you had to watch it 10 times?
Yeah. And even then, it just kept going. I closed the game. I was like, I'm not going to sit through this fucking cutscene anymore. But, yo, dude, honestly, I'd recommend it, dude, just to try it out. It's a super cool game. Like I said, the graphics are gorgeous. It'll probably look even better on your phone.
Is it on Android?
I actually don't know.
Is it free?
Yeah, it is free.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, it has some premium currency.
What's it for?
I don't know, honestly. Right now, I'm just enjoying the game. Doesn't, like, it tells you there is a premium currency, but it doesn't, like, go out of its way to be like, it's over here, so you got to click on that menu and that and that. No, it's a real simple game.
I'm saying, what do you do with the premium currency, though? Like,
what do you buy? Yeah, that I'm not sure. I skipped through the premium currency part.
Oh, okay.
But no, it's a beautiful game, bro.
Nah, it sounds really boring to me, honestly.
I mean, and also I gotta give it's top notch, dude. Is the audio? The audio is incredible in that game, dude. Why do you think I had headphones on when I was playing it?
I don't know. I ain't see you play it.
Oh, well, I had headphones on while I was playing it, dude. The music, it whines. It's gorgeous. The footsteps is dope. falling down the sand is super cool. Flying, everything has a nice little touch to it, dude. I definitely recommend that you play it.
I mean, if it's on Android, I'll check it out. But honestly, it sounds boring. I'm not expecting too much out of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll give it a shot.
This game's about positivity, bro. Why are you trying to bring me down?
I'm just saying, it don't sound like a game that's gonna make me happy. Sounds like it'll get on my nerves. Oh boy. Let me just skip cutscenes. Skip the damn cut. So is that it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to talk about this game anymore.
Why?
Not with you, at least. You monster.
What?
No, but it's a cute game, though, bro.
Different
opinions. I really like it. Dude, I live in a bubble, right? And if you're not feeding my ego, I don't want you in my social circle.
Get the fuck out of here, then.
I need yes men.
No.
But damn shame. Check out our next episode next week with our new co-host. No, I'm just kidding.
Broadway Vic won't be here.
Yo, but but seriously, listen, Genova Chen, I think he's got something here. I hope they fix the fucking cutscene loop. I mean, if I'm playing it now, that means they haven't fixed it yet. So
you never know. All right, cool. So, what's next?
Is that it? I mean, that's it. That's all I've been playing.
No.
All right. Well, I think that's gonna be it for this episode. We appreciate you guys tuning in. As always, guys, we got more things rolling, especially come September, dude. I'm really excited for it, bro. But that's going to be it all. It's going to be all from us, rather, here at Applesauce Podcast. Follow us on our social medias. On Twitter, we are at Applesauce Cast. And on Instagram, we are at Applesauce Pod. Did I get that right?
Yeah.
And as always, I got to plug the Instagram because it's a lot more lit than Twitter.
It is.
The Twitter's more corporate. But that's going to be it from us. Guys, play Sky, Genova Chen. You're still a genius in my book. Bye.